Hi guys, so something a little different from me today. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you how I apply my makeup, more for like going out, using my unique range that I'm a presenter for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the videos into probably three. I'm going to do face contour first, and then I'm going to do the eyes, and I'm going to do the lips. So it's probably going to be three different videos for that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to tell you what I've done. First of all is I've used our Touch Glorious primer. Put this on around about 5 or 10 minutes before you apply your foundation. This just gives you a nice base to the skin, helps the foundation set and keeps it in place for a lot longer. So basically I just put a pea-sized amount of that on my hand, rubbed it in, and I've let it set for about 10 minutes. So that is that. So I'm just going to show you basically how I would apply my makeup for going out. So to start, I normally put concealer on places that I need it. So on my skin I have a little pimple, if you can see there, and also a bit of uneven skin around the nose. And sometimes I break out here around the jawline. So I'm just going to add, you don't need a lot, just a tiny little bit. I basically just put it on the back of the hand and take it from there. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, just doing something a little bit different today. This isn't professional in any way. I just thought I'd like to show you how I would apply my makeup to go out. So it's nothing professional, just me really showing you how I do mine, and hopefully you might get some tips from it. Everything I use I'm going to pop down in the description box. So all the unique things you can get from me, if you like the look of anything that I'm using today out of the unique range. Okay, that is pretty much. My skin's not too bad at the minute, so I actually don't need a lot. So that is the concealer on. I've still got a little bit left on the hand, so just rub that into the skin. So that's the concealer. Now with the foundation, this is the Liquid Mineral Touch Foundation. Give it a good shake, and also what I like to do is take it all from the dropper, squeeze it back in, and give it another shake. Okay, and what happens is when you buy this, you can get the liquid foundation brush as well. I don't know if you can see that in here on the video, but it has like a little hole indent in the middle. You only need around about 5 drops of the foundation on the brush. I tend to put about 3 or 4 on the edges, and then a couple into the centre as well. Okay, so I also use more than 5 or 6 drops because I like quite a matte coverage on the face, so I tend to use more, but it's completely up to you. You can use as little or as much as you want, really. There's no rules. So what I do is I just take the brush and I dab the product over the face, and then all you're doing is just blending it through the face. Really easy to blend this as well. If you are interested in the foundation, as girls, I do a colour match, so all I require from you is a photo of yourself with no makeup on, using the most natural light as possible, and I'll be able to colour match you to the shade that I think is for you. So the one that I'm using is chiffon. What I try and recommend is, if you're using the concealer as well, go just a shade lighter on the concealer, especially if you're going to use it for like highlighting around the eyes. Okay, so that sort of coat is blended now. So that, guys, is the foundation and the concealer. What I like to do is, after that, just to make it a little bit more matte and stay a little bit longer, is use a matte finish powder. This isn't a unique one, this is just a Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, which basically all I do is just pat it around areas I think I'm going to get a little bit of a shine. So that is, like I said, is just the Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, and that is in Silky Beige. Okay, so that is the powder. Now what I'm going to do is show you how I like to contour. Now on a night time I do like to go quite dramatic, not just with the contour but with the eyes as well and the lip, just because I think when you're out in a club I like to look like I've really made an effort. So with the contour on a night out, I like to use contour crayons, as I think these actually give you much more of a defined look, and you can really get them quite dramatic with the crayons. During the day I tend to use more of a powder because you can build it more, but because I'm doing a going out makeup, I'm going to be using the crayons. So basically it comes in a pack. These came in a pack of 3. The brand is W7. I got them from a discounted beauty store. Can't even remember what now, but they weren't very expensive. They're nothing flash, but I do like them. So it comes with a contour crayon, a bronze crayon, which I don't tend to use a lot of, that's why it's still quite a big crayon there. And the one that I use a lot of, as you can see, because it's nice and diddy, is the highlighter crayon, which is your lightest one. So that is literally what I've got left of that. So it is my favourite. So what I do is, with the contour crayon, is I like to do almost like a C, the letter C across the side. So I tend to stop here and go along and stop in the middle of the cheek, and it just gives you that nice defined cheekbone look. Okay, so it looks dramatic at first, but once it's all blended in, it looks fine. So I like to just draw a really exaggerated line, like so. And what I tend to do is do it all together so that you can get them blended the same. Ooh. Crumbling on me there. Try and match it up to the other side so it doesn't look uneven. So that's basically the cheeks. I like to go along the top of the head as well. Anywhere basically where you think the sun would catch your face. I like to thin the nose out as well. I like to go along the insides of the nose. And in the nose there as well. Because I've got quite a big end to the nose, so I like to slim that down a little bit there. Okay. And also here, run it across the jawline, which will get rid of any sort of appearance of a double chin, which I get quite a lot. Okay. And that's literally it for the contour. As I say, you can build this up as well, so less first and then more. What I tend to use is a blend and bud. Okay, and just blend, blend, blend. Make sure you can't see any of those lines that you've drawn. It needs to be blended really well. I love these blend and buds as well. I think I got these in a set with some makeup brushes from Superdrug. If you don't have any blend and buds, I really do recommend that you get them because they are a lifesaver when it comes to blending and contouring. They really are fantastic. Okay, so that is literally, obviously in this light it's hard to see, but when I'm facing forwards you can see there's the more defined look across the cheekbones there. Okay, so that is the contour. I'm going to do the highlight now. So with the highlight I tend to go across the cheekbones, bridge of the nose, in the cupid's bow there, and also tip of the chin. Okay, so again the same, let me just grow, oh no! It's crumbled on me. I think this is dye and it's so small. So I'm moulding it back in a bit. Oh, that comes in. Please stay in. Okay, it seems to have worked. You see that? Gosh, I'm going to try to be so gentle with this so it doesn't crumble. Oh man, I'm going to have to buy some more. I can't even draw it, I'm sort of dabbing it across. Huh. Oh well, at least you get the idea. As you can see across there. And the cupid's bow. Middle of the chin. See that? And I like to put, so in between when where you've done the contour there, I like to go across here as well. Like that. Well, it lasted, girls. Now I'm going to have to, after I've done this video, I'm going to have to go out and get some more. Okay, so again, blend, blend, blend. What I tend to do with the, I still use the same blend and bud. It doesn't really matter. So after that, blush. Again, this isn't a unique product. I actually use a Revlon blusher. This one's in Racy Rose, you can see that. And I use a blusher brush that I've had for years. Absolutely years I've had this brush. What's my favourite? And it always puts it on nicely, so I don't mind. And girls always like try and wash your brushes regularly, because your stuff goes on so better, your makeup goes on so much better when they're nice and clean and conditioned as well. So with the blusher, just how you'd normally put blusher on really. Try and get the apples of the cheeks and just slightly across, like so. Oh. With this blusher as well, it's got like a slight shimmer to it, so it actually has even more of a highlight, which is nice. So you always do this when you put blusher on. Smile! Yeah! We're doing makeup! It's always done with a smile. Probably can't see the difference, but with anything, build, build, build. Don't put too much on. You can always go back and put more. I'll put a little bit on there as well. Got something stuck in my throat. There, that's better. Yeah, you can sort of see that now. So that is the blusher. Don't blow your palettes. I do, but just don't do it. There we go. And that is the blusher. So, like I say, girls, I'm gonna do 3 videos. Basically, this one being the face. So the primer, which I put on beforehand, the concealer, the foundation, contour, and the blush. So that is that done. That is your base to your makeup. It looks quite natural, but in this light. But what I'll try and do in the last video is go to a natural light, like the window, and show you guys what it looks like in the natural light. It will look quite dramatic because I like I said before, I like to do dark eyes and a dark lip when I go out. So this is literally the base. Guys, I'm going to put everything in the description box, and stay tuned for the next video, which I'm going to be doing brows and eyes. So like I say, subscribe to the channel for the next video. Hope to see you guys soon. Ciao, adios, I'm done.